walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular till I pipe it up. Buy a bando then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular till I pipe it up. Buy a bando then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. She was the basic till I pipe it up. I'm just doing my dab, I call it the pipe it up. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Pop a bottle. Hold on, hold on, hold on. If you smell it, they gon' follow. Throwing money on her like she won the lotto. Young, but I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me sexy. And white girls give me. But first I gotta roll this joint. Baby, hold on. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah, she said I need a new whip. Yeah, cause I know that you're still ballin'. She just wanna go back to the future, so I brought that girl a DeLorean. 21 minutes until I got go, so I tell that girl I'm gonna slaughter this. I met that girl right up at my show. That for man in the crowd on the floor. Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, it's not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes and 20 more. 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 Yeah, I am not slow. Because you want me, cause I got that dope. Got that girl right on my picture. He left me hoping, so they switching roles. I eat it fast, yeah. I eat it slow. Run out of money, girl, I gotta go. Gotta get ready, tonight's my show. If you okay, you might help in my show. Gotta be partners right under my nose. Max, I got all the top. Max, I got all the top.
recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and bust her out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really sleazy. All they just say is please me or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, babe?
It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, babe?
Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. Huh.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going.
Good evening, Mariners fans, and I'm here with Steve Yetman. Let's give him a hand. Steve was here from 03 to 05. Steve, welcome back home.
It's been great to be back. See all the familiar faces and even the fans, some of the familiar fans that have been around forever. I'm a little bit gassed here now going around and warm up, but
Yeah, just going to say, how's the wind?
oh, it's good. We'll be good. We got Scrool in there to keep us up, to get us going, and we'll be all right.
So what's it like being back in Yarmouth? It's been a little while since you've been here?
20 plus years since we played here, so things have changed a little bit, but it's like we never left yesterday. We've seen all the boys and having chats and stories, and it's like you never left.
So what are you up to now?
I'm an electrician, so electrical work, and run a hockey program and stuff like that, so I'm still involved with a bit of hockey.
Excellent. It's hard to kind of stop once you've started here. Who was your billet family when you were here?
Karen and Emery White, Sam White, and well, we were all close to all that family. Was a little bit really close. They had a big family and reminded me so much of home, so I fit in pretty good with those.
Anything you'd like to say to them? I'm sure they're watching.
I love you guys.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Have fun out there.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. All girls all over the world. Original man, stop man, pon your case, man. I love how all girls are move them body. And when you move your body, oh, no, move it nice and sweet and sexy. Alright, woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want me part for the woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want me part for the woman. Physically fit, physically fit, physically. Woman, physically fit, physically. Woman, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fine, energetic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fine, energetic. Bitch that's a big title. Woman, you nice broad waist and you nice hip. Big man flip and bust up them lip. Woman, you nice and energetic. Fish up on the ocean, that's a big title. Woman, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Bounce with me, everybody say hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Bounce with me, all the ladies say hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Bounce with me, all the fellas say hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Come and get some, come and get some, come and get some, come and get some. Got to get it, got to get it.
I've sailed through the fog and the ocean spray, but Yarmouth's the place where my heart will stay. From Cape Fortune's light to the Tuscan shore, it's home to the stories we all adore. Home to Yarmouth town, where the sea rolls free, where the lighthouse stands and the wind sings to me. From Argyle's fields to the docks downtown, I'll always come back to Yarmouth town. Make Mullan's and Acadian dreams tears in their eyes. The kids are all excited for the Mariners tonight. The lads are out for pregame, they're warming up the keep. The action's always happening, there's never time to sleep. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank, they're always here to play. The stripes, they fly around the ice, the lights get turned down low. We stand on guard to pay respect before we start the show. The lights up in the ceiling now brighten up the ice. The puck is dropped upon the red, the game is on tonight. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank, they're always here to play. The lads are heading up the sheet, the fans build up the hype. The shots from the blue line as the puck sails through the pipes. The visitors are out of luck, the timer's clock is done. The fish tank is a-hopping cause the Mariners have won. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank, they're always here to play. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank, they're always here to play. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank, they're always here to play.
It is time to celebrate 23 years of Yarmouth Mariners hockey. The Mariners Alumni Classic. Welcome. Got to rep the old logo. We're seeing some old logos here tonight. Kevin Northup along with you on Trident Media YouTube, along with Francis Robichaud, who's calling this game in French here tonight. Francis, a lot of great names from the past are here to take part in this.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to a lot of action tonight. Seeing some all-star names on both lineups. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. We heard from Steve Yetman earlier on. Now we're going to send it to Dave Doucette in the tunnel, who's with the first ever Yarmouth Mariner captain, Scott Smith.
Welcome, welcome Yarmouth Mariners fans. I'm here with the original captain of the Yarmouth Mariners, Scott Smith. Scott, welcome back to Yarmouth.
Thanks very much, man.
So Scott came from the Dartmouth DQ Blizzard. Scott, what was the transition like coming from Dartmouth to Yarmouth?
I'd have to say it was night and day. Leaving Dartmouth, playing in front of 200 or 300 people, coming to Yarmouth and having a full house every night. It was amazing. Best year of junior hockey. I'm sure everyone in the room here will say the same thing about their careers here.
What's it like coming back, seeing the boys, reminiscing? And what's the wind like now?
It's great. Talking to the boys is awesome, telling stories about the past, reminiscing about all the days in the rooms, the trips, the road trips, the games, the championships that were won, and the individual accomplishments and team accomplishments. It's been great. So it's been nothing but a great day so far.
And Scott, you liked Yarmouth so much you actually came back. Talk about that.
Yeah, I moved back to Yarmouth 9 years ago. My family lives here now, 3 daughters, and my partner's up in the stands watching. My youngest just started playing hockey last weekend, so hopefully she'll be out here playing in front of all you guys soon.
All right, thanks, Scott. We're going to send it back to Kevin and enjoy the game.
Well, thank you very much, Dave. Francis, are you ready for this night?
Sure am. Can't wait.
Fans, are you ready for this night? Let's hear ya. Here we go, Mariners Alumni Classic coming up.
One more depending on a prep, and we all look away. People pretending everywhere. We must stand together. There's no giving in. Hand in hand forever. That's where we are. Share it with me. That's when we are win. That's when we are win. They tell us and we just don't. Can we fall asleep at night when something's clearly right? When we can beat a starving world with what we throw away, but always serve our empty words that always taste the same. We must stand together. There's no giving in. Hand in hand forever. That's when we
All right, Fish Tank, make some noise! I'm particularly honored to introduce our first of two NHL alumni here tonight. Selected 17th overall in the first round in 1979 by the New York Islanders, where he would play until the 1986-87 season and then move on to the Chicago Blackhawks until he retired in 1990. He played a total of 731 NHL regular season games, where he totaled 342 points. He is a four-time Stanley Cup champion who was dubbed the Dog by his teammates because he yapped and barked like one before each game. Fish Tank, let's give a round of applause to one of the six legendary Sutter brothers, Dwayne Sutter! And now for Team Sutter. Number 5 on defense from the 2008 to 2010 season, number 5, Renel Devo. Former captain and defenseman from the 2017 to 22 seasons, number 6, Caleb Boudreau. Former Mariners captain and tonight's Mariners captain from the 2008 to 2012 seasons, number 8, Andrew Walker. Playing forward from 2008 to 2010, former captain, number 9, Kyle Hayes. Also forward, playing with the Mariners in 2009 and 10, number 12, Nick Guthrow. From the 2020 to 23 season, on forward, number 14, Reed Voss. From 2006 to 2008, On D, number 15, Mike DeCoste. From the 2019 to 21 seasons, on forward, number 16, Carson Lunsleeve. Playing forward from 2017 and 18, number 17, Luc Poirier. From 2007 to 2009, forward number 18, Tyler Williams. From 2019 to 2022, forward number 19, Curtis Lang. Playing forward, number 20 from the 2018 to 2021 seasons, Daniel Surratt. From the 2020 to 2021 seasons, number 21, Chase Carter. From 2008 to 2010, on D, number 22, David Wilben. From the 09 to 10 season, number 23, on defense, Mitch Kerr. From the 2009 to 2012, in goal, number 30, Charles Grant. And our guest goalie for the Mariners, number 31, Logan Cutro. I'm also privileged to introduce to you our second NHL alumni for Team Blue, who went undrafted in the NHL but went on to have a remarkable playing career from 1985 until 2000. He made his NHL debut with the Montreal Canadiens in 1985. His name is in the NHL record books for scoring the fastest goal at 9 seconds in the NHL playoffs during Game 2 of the 1986 Stanley Cup Final versus the Calgary Flames. On top of the Habs, he's played for the Flames, the Panthers, the Rangers, and the Stars for a total of 881 regular season games, where he totaled 343 points. Furthermore, he is a two-time Stanley Cup champion. Let's welcome Brian Scrudlin. And now, for Team Scrudlin, a face that you'll know, who's on the bench this year, but who also played with us from 2016 to 2020. Former captain and forward, number 4, Matt Barron. On D, from the 2002-2004 seasons, number 5, Blake Trask. From 2016 to 2019, former captain and defenseman, number 6, Noah McMullen. From the 2003-2004 season, on forward, number 9, Jason Hedges. From 2002 to 2005, forward, number 10, Jason Robichaud. From 2002-2003, the Mariners' first ever captain and tonight's captain, forward number 11, Scotty Smith. From 2003 to 2007, former captain and forward number 15, Georges D'Entremont. From 2002 to 2006, forward number 16, Jody Mosher. From 2020 to 2023, forward number 17, Nolan McDonald. From 2004 to 2006, forward number 18, Ryan Knowles. From 2003 to 2005, former captain and forward number 19, Steve Yetman. From 2003 and 2005 as well, forward number 20, Jarrett Bottomley. From 2004 to 2005, defenseman and former captain number 21, Nathan Vino. From 2002 to 2004, on defense, number 22, Tim Clayton. From 2002 to 2003, defenseman number 23, Stephen Lynn. From the 03-04 seasons, defenseman number 24, Travis Antler. From 04 to 07, defenseman number 26, Alex Burton. Our guest goalie is number 29, Simon Berube. Wearing number 30 and appearing from 2004 to 2006 in net, Matthew Bryce-Girdle. And our guest goalie, number 31, Stan Bashara. Coaches for goal, Team Sutter, Kyle Boudreau, and for Team Screwdlin Blue, it's Darren Tebow. Let's put our hands together. At this time, I'd like to ask Nick Hilton to come forward for the ceremonial puck drop. Would Captain Scott Smith and Andrew Walker please make their way to center ice? Are you ready in the booth? Oh, Canada. At this time, please stand if you are able and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem, O Canada. You got it.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patron love in tomberas, c'est porter l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Tonight's officials are Brock Eamon and Alex Dennis
Well, here
and
we
Ronnie
go. It is the
Jacquard
Yarmouth
and John
Mariners alumni game. And this is a very special treat to be joined by Brian Sumo Camo on the call with me tonight here on Trident Media YouTube. Brian, thank you for being here, and you are somebody that's been in this arena since the beginning. You've seen all of these players. This is going to be amazing.
From day one, I remember when they got here, and Paul Curry was the owner and head coach. And from day one, the hockey has changed a whole lot. But yeah, I was here from day one.
It's absolutely amazing to see all the legends back here once again. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. Look, we've got so many amazing captains here, like 7 or 8 former captains dressed here tonight, and a lot of camaraderie. They brought their families here. Some of these guys are now in their early 40s. We won't say who through the broadcast, but they brought their families here to experience Yarmouth, and that is amazing.
Exactly. Coming home for a lot of them. And it's good to see a lot of the guys that I haven't seen in a lot of years.
There's a look at the Team Gold bench. They're being led by NHL legend Dwayne Sutter here tonight. On the other side, it is Team Blue, and they're being led by Brian Scrutland, who is also an NHL legend, Stanley Cup champion. So we'll see them on the ice tonight. Not sure how much the coaches are going to give for the ice time, but they might have to work for it a little bit here in Yarmouth.
Yeah, the Sutter brothers, of course, famous. 6 of them all played in the NHL. I believe, yeah, they all played in the NHL.
So we get started. Scrutland's going to take the face-off, and he'll win it back away from Luc Poirier, who was a Yarmouth Mariner here in 2018 when they went to the final against Edmundston. As that is played ahead, and now Poirier's going to bring it in. 2-on-1 with Lang. Poirier in with a shot, and he missed far and wide. Luc Poirier from Bedford, just 1 year here with the Mariners, 43 points. He had 7 points in that run with the Mariners against Edmundston here in 2018. Mariners will go on and win the Cup the next year.
That was a great series. The 2 top teams for sure battled it out. This place was packed every night. It was awesome.
Here comes Burton the other way. Alex Burton will get it to Matt Barron, the franchise's all-time leader in points with 262. Charles Grant makes his first save of the game for Team Gold as it's sent out and down the ice. That's going to go for an icing call. 3 15-minute periods here in this alumni game.
I noticed the Team Gold a little bit younger than Team Blue. And let's see if the wily veterans or the younger legs win this game.
Kyle Boudreau behind the bench for Team Gold tonight as well. He was a former assistant coach with this Yarmouth Mariner team back in the mid-2010s. Kurt Gowdy and Darren Tebow behind the bench for Team Blue here tonight, as well as Matthew Bracegirdle, former goaltender. Yetman with his first touch of the puck. Now Andrew Walker going to take it away for Team Gold. Walker with a lead pass, and that's onto the stick of Williams. That'll roll into the corner. Lind is watching him as it rolls around. There's Jordan Scott from Barrington. 2 years with the Yarmouth Mariners, the MVP in 2009 as that shot comes on, and it's a save made by Berube at the line. Kept alive. Team Gold works it back to the point, and a shot floating through from DeVoe is stopped by Bechara, not Berube. Stan Bechara. You know him well, Sumo.
I do. Stan's been around for years. Good guy. Played all of his minor hockey through Yarmouth, high school hockey here as well. Good that he's getting a chance to play tonight.
Dwayne Sutter's on the ice. 4 straight Stanley Cups with the New York Islanders in that early 80s dynasty.
Exactly.
How cool is it to have he and Scrudlin here for this, and not only this, but tomorrow night for the MHL All-Star Game.
Exactly. It's awesome that we can get NHL guys to come here and the Yarmouth hospitality, maybe get some fresh lobster.
Now, I know they're all looking for that fresh lobster, and you know what? It's a good time of year because fishing season opened a couple of weeks ago.
Exactly.
Caleb Boudreau now playing for the Truro Senior Bearcats, the new senior league here in Nova Scotia. Boudreau, a captain of the Yarmouth Mariners, was here for a long time as the local player.
Yep.
2017 to 2022, 187 games. Scott Smith, he gets the puck up ahead. The first Mariner captain who Dave talked to before the game. Now Chase Carter, the blue liner for Team Gold. He'll work it ahead. Carter played here during COVID. I don't know if he's seen this many fans in the stands. We have 850 here tonight, Sumo.
Yeah, I remember those COVID days when you'd have to line up out front here, and crowds were small. Fun team, though. Nice to see the old blue uniforms, too.
Oh, my goodness, the Motor Mart Mariners.
Yes.
That brings back memories, doesn't it?
The classic uniforms. Love the colors.
Not a lot of whistles in this one so far. These teams going at it as Knowles tries to center. It's loose in front of Grant, and they can't poke it through. Team Blue trying to get on the board first.
I remember Charles Grant was one of our... Oh.
Now, these guys, Sumo, I know you got stories about them. These are the Southwesters. They've been here every game since 2002 when the Mariners moved here 23 years ago.
I remember when I first saw those guys, they are diehard Mariner fans.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
And they do that every single game and try to rally their team to a victory, whether they're down or just try to keep the momentum flowing. That's what they like to do, the Southwesters.
One of them was one of my school teachers back in junior high. And he probably didn't like me a whole lot in junior high, but oh well. But he is a good guy. And
well,
love those guys.
Well, I'm sure the stories will be flowing tonight, especially post-game here. There's an after party across the street at Boston Pizza, so I'm sure there'll be a few stories happening there as Knowles comes in from Windsor, Nova Scotia. He'll take a shot. That one's stopped by Grant once again. Charles Grant now a goaltender coach with the Halifax Mooseheads, so I'm not sure if his Mooseheads players are watching his performance here tonight very closely.
Yeah, let's see what the coach can do.
Good puck movement here by Team Blue, and they'll backhand that in. George D'Entremont, local player and a big point scorer for the Yarmouth Mariners back in the day.
There are some really big point scorers out here tonight. I remember Yetman had an extremely good season here, led the league in scoring.
Scrudlin jumped on. That's too many men on the ice. If Don Cherry were here, he'd be screaming at Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah. Oh, Brian Scrudlin up to his tricks.
Picked up now for Team Gold by Carl Hayes, was here from the 08 to 2010 seasons.
Former captain.
Indeed he was, 36 years old now. Wilban in front of the net, tipped just wide by Scott. We're right here in the thick of things, Sumo. Lots of people chattering over how these guys look here out in the ice tonight.
Brian Scrudlin, for a guy his age, has still got pretty good wheels out there.
Scrudlin looking great. Now Matt Barron's got the puck. We figured Barron might be with Team Gold because that was around the time, but he's playing for the blue team. But he's been here throughout the whole time just as a little kid with his dad,
I remember him
Barron.
as a little boy kicking around the sports shop. And he was a great little player and worked hard all of his life and well deserved to be the point leader.
Still looking for the game's first goal. Scott and Lang had a 2-on-1. Now what's Scrudlin going to do? He's got the puck wearing that bucket, Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah.
That's just one of his teams that he played for. Two-time Stanley Cup champion with the Habs in '86.
Played with the Rangers one year.
Absolutely. And he won the Cup with the Dallas Stars in 1999. Went to the finals with the Florida Panthers as well, their first season in '96.
So both of these NHLers have won cups.
Now Yetman trying to chase it down. DeVoe looks over his shoulder. Renell DeVoe, the former Clare Lion as well, circles that along. Everyone remembers the Clare Lions and their rivalry with the Barrington Sea Star Ice Dogs in Junior C as Yetman comes in. Centering pass, a shot, what a save by Charles Grant. Grant with the highlight of the period so far.
Just like back in the day.
Noah McMullen fires a shot wide, another former Mariner captain and a champion in 2019 with this team when they won their second championship, sweeping Campbellton in the final. Dwayne Sutter brings it in for Carson Landsleeve. Now Williams. Williams turns and fires, and Bechara got a piece of that with the blocker. Now Team Blue, Hedges looks to play it ahead, but knocked back by Carter. Puck comes into the skates, and DeVoe's going to take over. He'll send that pass out to center. That's chipped free. Almost in was Daniel Surratt, another champ from that 2019 team. The aforementioned George D'Entremont from Yarmouth, 03 to 07 here, 50 goals, 140 points, and 180 games. And a fan favorite here, no doubt.
Yes.
Caleb Boudreau's got to be careful. As, remember, 15-minute periods here. Shots are 4 each. And now we're trying to bounce that puck through was Carter. Picked up by Jarrett Bottomley. It gets a little away from him. Bottomley, another standout player here for the Yarmouth Mariners in the 2000s. His father, of course, Jim Bottomley, coaching legend in this league. Grant makes another save. Puck comes loose to Timmy Clayton. He'll play it back to the line. Burton through traffic. Grant makes another nice save. Charles Grant has played high-level hockey, so played with Dartmouth for 4 years.
Yeah, he's looking great. He's looking like he's in his prime.
Carter, a one-timer. Oh, how about Bechara with the save?
Beautiful stop there and a one-timer.
The guest goalie here tonight. Now Carter is with it. And Surratt at center as some changes being made. It was so heartwarming to see all the handshakes and hugs like before this game too, and like it's going to continue throughout this. This is like a big family reunion, not only for the players on the ice, but for all the billet families that are here that took these guys in when they were just teenagers.
Yeah, a lot of them have come a long way. I know that Steve Yetman plays in the league in Newfoundland, the professional league, and I always remember his season because he led the entire league, not just the Mariners. Super year that year. Some of these guys, man, they bring back memories. Blake Trask, a local guy, always a favorite of mine and a fan favorite.
Yeah, Trask, one of the many local players that are taking part in this. You're seeing on the screen all of our sponsors. Thank you to them for making this night happen. It's been an excellent, excellent evening here so far as play is back underway and Team Gold has it. Reed Voss on the puck now and off to the corner for Kerr as we're back to action here. Kerr, he got a big cheer when he came out, Sumo.
Yeah, he was quite popular. I was surprised at the cheer.
Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Mitch Kerr played here in 2009 and 2010. Played for Prince Edward Island at the Canada Winter Games way back in 2007.
Seems like so long ago, doesn't it?
It does.
When you say the 2000s, early 2000s?
At the same time, it doesn't seem that long.
No, exactly. Oh, Brian Scrudlin back on the ice.
Now McMullen and Barron, who played together with the Leeds Knights overseas in England. And now they're connecting for a pass as Barron trying to move in. And that pass goes over to Nolan McDonald, who's now an official here in Yarmouth. Referees some of the games for the Mariners. McMullen shoots one wide. Noah McMullen had a very memorable overtime winner against the Bearcats in the first round of the 2018 playoffs here. Hayes comes in and a shot stopped by Bechara again with the pad. Who's going to break the ice tonight here, Sumo?
I don't know. The goaltending has been excellent. I thought this might be a scoring fest, but both goaltenders have played really well.
The goalies are the stars so far as Wilban from the line. That one blocked in front. And now Barron going to skate away with it. Matt Barron. Still so talented. Assistant coach now with the Yarmouth Mariners. Got it over to Scrudlin. Scrudlin puts the brakes on and plays it back to the line. George D'Entremont undresses Dwayne Sutter. Gets it across. Oh, Grant gets a piece of that with the glove.
Grant standing on his head.
Is this an alumni game or an all-star game?
I know. George will be able to say that he went by one of the Sutters.
I'm sure that won't be discussed in the period.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew Walker, another nice move to the middle, a shot off the goalpost for Williams. What's
Great
going on
scoring
here?
chances here.
Here comes Steve Yetman. Great interview in the pregame. He'll take a shot. It is stopped by Grant. And now Lang away, 3-on-1 with Williams and Sutter. Here's Williams shooting, scores!
First goal of the game.
Team Gold on the board first. It's Middleton, Nova Scotia's Tyler Williams.
Yep. Nice low shot. He is a former Halifax Wolverine.
Oh, don't get me going on the Halifax Wolverines tonight. That's where I started broadcasting play-by-play.
Yeah.
Here's the Graves replay, Sumo, and you'll see just a wicked wrister.
Yeah, no chance for staying on that.
Tyler Williams with the goal. Played here from 2007 to 2009. Won the Kent Cup with the Mariners in 2008. That was their first championship. And now Yetman's away with Robichaud. Yetman to Robichaud and the one-timer up high. Team Blue trying to respond right away. So it's Team Scroodland technically is Team Blue. Team Sutter is Team Gold. But we're going by their jerseys just to make it easy for you here at home.
Yeah.
Here comes Matt Barron to the middle, and that one slapped wide of the net. Man, 2.5 minutes left in this first period. I'm having the most fun I've had in the play-by-play booth in years as Guthrow takes a shot, is stopped by Bechara.
I bet you they'll be glad to see Grant out of the net.
Bottomley gets it to the middle. Backhander was on. That one was stopped as well. Travis Antler trying that one. Antler from North Bay, Ontario, was here for a year with the Mariners, 03-04. Hayes shoots. Bechara looks behind him, but he's got it.
Always hate when a goaltender looks behind him. But no, there's been some really good flow to this game. I'm impressed with the way they've gone back and forth. And there's been some nice passes, some nice crisp passes. It's been fun. I agree with you 100%.
By the way, we got some local refs. I know how much you love refs, Sumo. Brock Eamon and Alex Dennis.
You know what? Brock's a good young official.
He is.
Yarmouth, I'm going to go on record here and say Yarmouth has got some really good young officials. We've done a good job bringing referees. I've been all over the province with hockey teams, and we've got some of the best young officials I've seen here. So I will give them that. And, of course, John McKinnon out there.
Yep, and Ronnie Jackard.
Yep. Bringing back the old guys.
We were going to have Jeff McGray out there tonight, but he was unable to make it, so we wish Jeff all the best and hope to see him back tomorrow. Hope you're doing well, Jeff, and watching the game and enjoying this one, as this is the Yarmouth Mariner alumni game. First one they've done in 23 years. Now I hope they do one every year.
Oh, this would be awesome every year. Add some different bodies. And
Jared Bottomley picks up the puck. Bottomley was a part of the RBC Cup winning Halifax Olin Exports back in 2002. One of only two Maritime League teams to win a national championship, of course, coached by his dad, Jim Bottomley.
One of the most successful coaches in his league.
Jimbo, a former coach here in Yarmouth for half a season. Kerr will move it along. Backhand in front by Barron. That one's stopped by Grant. What's going to take to beat Charles Grant here in this one?
Probably a deflection, because you're not going to beat him like that by the looks of it.
It's
been fantastic.
It's like no time has passed at all as he makes another save. And Charles Grant, I don't know the official stat on this, maybe I should know this, but he's one of a very select few that won a playoff MVP without winning a championship. He did that in 2012 when the Mariners went to the final against Woodstock and lost in triple overtime of Game 7.
Yeah, he was. I remember we watched that game at the Grand Hotel in the convention center. The place was packed, and that was a fantastic series.
Unbelievable series. Remember Game 6 when they won it here, the Mariners?
Oh, it was insane.
Force it back. I think Ryan Nickerson had an empty net goal.
Yeah.
The place went wild. One of the greatest crowds here in Yarmouth history, no doubt.
That was a great rivalry for a few years. And then, of course, as this league goes, some of the teams rebuild. And now Woodstock is not quite the powerhouse they once were.
No. As a backhand here by Scott is stopped. Rebound loose in front. Still 1-0 for Team Gold as we're getting to the end of this first period here. DeCoste will take it. Plays it ahead. That goes by D'Entremont all the way down the ice. They're not going to call it icing, and that's going to do it for period number 1. Well, 15 fast-paced minutes here. I'm very impressed with the flow of this game.
The speed is well. A lot of these guys obviously still play, but it's fun to watch these guys go. And it's been up and down, up and down. There's been no downtime.
Let's take a look at the Graves recap here in this first period. As Charles Grant, definitely the story of the opening 15 minutes.
The star, man.
See a look at some of his work here. Some nice saves.
He made a lot of super saves.
Unbelievable saves, no doubt. And there's the goal, or not? That's not the goal. That's coming later. Yeah. Hey, Stan Bashara, big credit to him too.
He's played really well. There's the one that beat him earlier. There it is, right there.
Williams with the goal. Tyler Williams again. Great for the Mariners, 12 goals in 2009. Kent Cup in 2008 as well. All right, so we have Dave Doucette ready on the bench.
Part of the Mariners from 07 to 09. Jordan, what's it been like to get back on the ice with the boys?
It's been awesome. It's been great to see some faces. It's been 10, 15 years since I've seen some of these guys, so it's great to be back and seeing them all.
So I've been asking this to everybody. How's the wind out there?
The wind on the water, you mean?
Yeah, I meant your lungs, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. Not great, not great.
You having fun out there, though?
I am. Yes, I certainly am, yes.
It's great to see all the boys. Great to have some fun out there. Great crowd out here supporting the Mariners and the Alumni game. Any thoughts about, well, first of all, you were late to the game. Tell everyone why you were late.
Just got in from Lobster.
All right, let's get you to the restroom. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, on the ice right now, we have current Mariners, Loic Baranumway, Ryder McQueen, Owen O'Donnell, and Cole McLeod, and they're going to try the four-corner shootout. So basically, each player is standing in a face-off dot. They're going to have to shoot the puck and try to get it as close to center ice as possible. All right, Loic, let's try. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, she got some steam on her. All right, Ryder. Just a little bit too much. Owen. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. And Cole. All right, now that you're warmed up, let's go at it again. Loic. All right, a little bit more steam next time. All right, Ryder. Owen. Started off good, lost some steam there. Cole. Little bit too much mustard on that one. All right, here's for the bragging rights in the dressing room for the week. Loic, go for it. Looking good, looking good. Oh, a little bit too much. Ryder. Feel free to hit anybody else's puck out of the way. Owen. Oh, look at that. And Cole. All right, Sullen, you want to go see who's the winner? Number one. Who had number one? Who is our winner? Is it Cole McLeod? All right. Team buys your meals for the week.
Can you take that down?
Stands are always full of fans, the fire's in their eyes. The kids are all excited for the Mariners tonight. The lads are out for pregame, they're warming up the keep. The action's always happening, there's never time to sleep. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank. They're always here to play. The stripes they fly around the ice, the lights get turned down low. We stand on guard to pay respect before we start the show. The lights up in the ceiling now brighten up the ice. The puck is dropped upon the red, the game is on tonight. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank. They're always here to play. They're heading up the sheet, the fans build up the hype. The shots from the blue line as the puck sails through the pipes. The visitors are out of luck. The timer's clock is done. The fish tank is a hopping cause the Mariners have won. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank. They're always here to play. The Junior A Mariners, the Yarmouth Junior A's, defenders of the fish tank.
Tonight's sponsors: McCarran Auto Group, Smith & Watt, Thistle Hyundai, Yarmouth Nissan, Graves Electrical and Mechanical, Town of Yarmouth, Municipality of Argyle, the Municipality of the District of Yarmouth, Boston Pizza, Subway, DeVos Clean Machine, BMC Seafoods Limited, TriStar, Wasowapa First Nations, Rod's Grand Yarmouth, Sobeys, and Jake's Diner.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Mussolini and Kennedy, I'm the cult of personality, the cult of personality, the cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize, when a mirror speaks, the reflection lies. You won't have to follow me, only you can set me free.
YouTube. Kevin Northup, Brian Sumo Camo at center ice as we get set for the second period of play. It's Team Gold, Team Sutter leading 1-0 over Team Blue, Team Scrutland after 15 minutes of play.
Entertaining first period, man. Back and forth. I thought it might be a little slow or a goal scoring fest. I wasn't sure. But man, Charles Grant so far would be my MVP for the game. It's been fantastic.
And how much fun was that to see him out there making saves like that?
And as we were discussing earlier, a Moosehead goaltending coach, so. And now we have Logan Cuttrell going in net.
Logan Cuttrell going to take the reins, former goaltender for the Parambas Sharks, the local high school hockey team here. And Stan Bashara staying in for Team Blue.
Oh, right on.
Simone Berube, the other goaltender for Blue in this one.
He will probably come in about halfway through the period, I would think.
Matt Barron and Luke Poirier look like they're going to face off against each other here. They were teammates for that one season in 2017-18. And having a good little chat. Luke's a paramedic now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Great job. Great job indeed. And always value our first responders.
For sure, man.
We're underway for period number 2. Let's get it done. Andrew Walker, captain in 2012. Part of that run with Charles Grant. And a quick 2-on-0 here. Backhand scores! And that's going to be off the stick of Luke Poirier, who took the pass and makes it 2-0.
Beautiful backhand. No mistake there.
Beautiful play by Luke Poirier.
Very quickly scored, too.
21 goals with the Mariners back in 2017-18. The Graves replay will show us as he broke in with Reed Voss and just backhanded that through.
Hardest shot to stop, the backhand.
So Team Sutter, Team Gold takes a 2-0 lead as Nolan McDonald comes in now. Backhands it around. Voss will get there first. Reed Voss. No one will forget his overtime winner in Game 3 of the final in 2023 against Edmundston. That put the Mariners up 3-0, part of their 12-0 run that season to win their 3rd MHL championship. No other team has done that. Team Blue looking toward goal. Scrudlin, he's right at the side of the net, and he potted a few there in his NHL career.
Yeah.
Jordan Scott, who just got in from lobster fishing to be here tonight. Again, another great profession, thanks to all of our lobster fishers. Many of our fans here tonight are fishers as well.
You know, we're part of the fishing industry.
Nolan McDonald centering pass for Matt Barron, 2 local players. Back for Noah McMullen. McMullen through traffic, and that one goes wide. Picked up by Caleb Boudreau, and now he'll go over to Chase Carter. Carter from Truro, 1 year here with the Mariners, 2020-21, COVID-shortened season, 24 points that year. He also played briefly for the Newfoundland Growlers in the ECHL after that. Now Carter's got the puck and a sharp pass, finding Landsleeve up ice. In with Guthrow, drop pass to Carter, shot save, rebound, scores! Guthrow, 3-0.
Aye, aye. Stan's getting up a little slow, and I'm sure he's the onslaught of guys coming in 3-on-2 and 2-on-1, firing them out.
Nick Guthrow from Sydney, 1 year here with the Mariners, the 09-10 season. Also went on to play for the Bridgewater Lumberjacks, as they were called them. Here's a look at the Graves replay, Sumo, and it just,
right?
Yeah.
Between the legs.
There it goes.
Yep.
So that is a very quick 2 goals for Team Gold. As Surratt has the puck now in the corner. The guys have had their intermission. They've settled in a little bit. And now trying to force a turnover. Team Blue is Bottomley, fires it high.
I think Bottomley might have went a little bit too high with that one. He was looking top corner. He got top corner, but it wasn't the net, the right netting.
Jarrett Bottomley with a fantastic chance. They get Team Blue on the board. And who's on now for Team Blue? Bottomley's going to stay on along with Scott Smith, George D'Entremont, Tim Clayton, and Burton. Now Surratt for gold. Into the zone looking for Guthrow. Carter and Landsleeve pick up the assist on that goal. Here comes Surratt as he's turned back. Caleb Boudreau, oh, spinorama. And then he gets run into, first big hit of the game. And that comes from Bottomley. Bottomley says, you're not showing me up, kid.
Yeah, a little push in there afterward.
Oh, here we go.
Skrudland, is that Skrudland out there?
And Boudreau is mixing it up here.
You might not want to tangle with that guy.
Well, a little animosity as we are a few minutes
We're
in.
picking it. Oh, that was Nathan Vino. Might be Caleb. Don't be messing with that guy. You see Vino right in there.
So we were playing pretty nice in the first period, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not now.
Nathan, I know Nathan really well, and yeah, you're not pushing that guy around.
No, Nathan Vino, 215 penalty minutes in one season for the Yarmouth Mariners back in 2004.
I think he played with the Moose hits this season. Uh-oh.
And now another shove leads Poirier in. Voss shooting, and Bashara got a piece of that with the glove, and it'll go out of play.
We're getting a little bit of animosity happening here now.
It's all handshakes and hugs when you get here, but once you get on that ice and that gets flowing, man.
Exactly. The game gets started, and now we're getting a little bit of what I kind of thought would be fun to see.
Puck over center. Now Knowles is going to get there. Knowles, his centering pass goes wide, picked up the middle looking for Vino, rolls off his stick. And now Dwayne Sutter going to start things off along with Poirier. Poirier and Kerr now over for Voss, flying in, and a shot is stopped. Reed Voss also playing in the senior league for the Truro Bearcat team. Now a lead pass, Vino trying to come in. Wilban going to meet him there. Picked up, now side of the net, a chance for Knowles, and he fires it high.
Knowles is from your neck of the woods, Kev.
Yes, he is, Windsor, Nova Scotia.
Yep, good guy again. Had nothing but great dealings with him when he was here. I think he had a really big year for us here at one time, too.
He did, 45 goals, 77 points in 2006.
I remember that year well.
The Yarmouth Mariners in the 05-06 season, that was the first year Laurie Barron was head coach of this team. It was after Paul Curry had moved on, as that shot is stopped by Cutro. Then the following season in 07, the team was sold to Jack Ross, and then Steve Casper was hired as head coach.
Yes, that's right too.
We talk about all the coaches here, though, Sumo. You can't talk about that without talking about how legendary Laurie Barron is for this franchise.
Laurie's, you know what? I used to work for Laurie at the sporting goods shop that he worked at. Always willing to help you out, and he would come out with our, in those days they were midget teams. He would come out and help, and done a great job. Good coach.
Here's his son, Matt Barron, across for Nolan McDonald, and a stop by Cutro.
Nice play there, boys.
And in talking about Laurie once again, he's got the 4th most wins in MHL history as a coach, over 500 wins. As we see a fan of a certain player on the ice here, I think, Blake Trask, who's playing in this game.
Yeah.
Kids are loving that. And lots of families once again here and enjoying this one. Here comes Hayes racing after it, one-on-one with Antler. Hayes shoots, scores! Carl Hayes makes it 4-0 Team Sutter.
Just like the old days. Could always score.
You've seen that move before.
I have. And we seem to be having a problem with the door.
There we go, got her fixed now. But Hayes with a nice one to go through. Hayes 2 years here with the Mariners, 2008 to 2010. Played a couple years at the University of Ottawa after that. He was a draft pick in the queue of the Lewiston Maniacs back in 2006. Man. How about that?
Yeah, there's a name from the past.
There's Hayes, drops it off, land sleeve right down Main Street across the stop by Bechara. Land sleeve again. Back for DeCoste. Now picked up. Team Blue trying to get on the board here with their first goal of the game. Yetman's the one that's in there. Steve Yetman looks over his shoulder. Tried to center, it's off the side of the net. Yetman, 101 points in 2003-04, most points in the league that year for the Yarmouth Mariners. And that was the year Yarmouth went to their first league final. They lost to the Campbellton Tigers that season.
It was an exceptional team. I remember that year well. There was some really good hockey players on that team. And I remember Yetman led us all year. And then his brother played here as a goaltender later on for one season, I believe.
Did we not have Jason Spetz's brother here too, briefly?
We did. We did have Spetz's brother. And of course now we have his Jaguar.
Yes, we do. Maxime Jaguar is the son of Jean-Sébastien Jaguar.
Yeah.
Our backup goaltender now for the current edition of the Yarmouth Mariners. 23 years of history. You're seeing it here on the ice tonight. Pass ahead, that might go all the way for icing. It will. So a face-off inside the Team Blue zone. To hear John Cena's theme music, he's retiring at Saturday night's main event this weekend, and a lot of these guys were just starting in the league when John Cena had his first match in the WWE.
That's right.
So that's how far back we got to go for some of these guys.
Yes, exactly. I'm feeling old tonight when I'm seeing some of these guys, because I remember when they were like 18, 17-year-olds.
And the Billets here are just so happy to see the old gang again.
It's like your children coming back.
Great memories shared. And a few of these guys will likely stick around to watch the All-Star game here tomorrow night. That game will be available on Flow Hockey, so you can tune in there to see that one. Also broadcast on tape delay on Eastlink Community TV, so you can join us there for the MHL All-Star game tomorrow night. It's going to be a ton of fun as we get a goaltending change, Sumo.
Berube.
Simone Berube is going to come into the net for Team Blue.
We don't have any information about him. Don't know if he's someone's friend or...
Well, he's in, and a big round of applause for Stan Bechara.
For sure.
They might be talking about that at Maple Grove tomorrow, eh?
Yes,
With the gym teacher there, I believe.
Yes.
Here's Noah McMullen from the line, tried to float that shot through, and Reed Voss gonna almost steal that away. Puck now back there for Andrew Walker. Walker from Digby.
Yeah, kind of a local guy.
4 years with the Mariners, 179 games played. He finished up in 2012. He went on to be an assistant coach with the Valley Wildcats a few years after that. 11 points during that 2012 run.
Yeah.
The Mariners, that was the year Yarmouth finished 4th in the Kraft Hockeyville voting.
Yes.
And we had a big celebration here, and it was the... Oh, hold on. We've got to get a word from our sponsors, I believe, before we continue that.
McCarran
all the
Auto
great
Group.
sponsors that we have
Smith &
involved
Watt,
in this
Thistle
one.
Hyundai,
McCarran
Yarmouth
Auto Group,
Nissan, Graves Electrical.
And so many more that made this night possible. We thank all of the sponsors for helping to bring all of these guys together Mosier's coming in and a shot. Is that a goal? It is a
Finally
goal.
put one in.
Hey, Jody Mosier will pick that one up for Team Blue, their first goal of the game.
They're celebrating on, oh, maybe it wasn't.
They say no, it wasn't
No
a goal. Okay, he thought it was.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get a look at the Graves replay. We missed it here as we were seeing our sponsors. No.
Didn't slide in, great save. Logan looked behind him, but.
Dwayne Sutter out there. Sutter, one of 6 brothers to play in the NHL. That's really unheard of. I mean, you got to count the Stahl brothers too, the Hughes brothers currently now, but that's only 3.
Exactly, those guys, every one of those Sutter guys, and they, of course, they've had success as coaches and Stanley Cups in the family. There's probably not many NHL teams that one of those guys hasn't played for.
Carter picks it up, Lang back of the net. Lang off to the corner. Team goal looking to get another one on the board as Carter's shot is stopped by Berube, and it's sent out and down the ice. It's north of 6 minutes left in period number 2. These are 15-minute periods here in this game. And Sutter, 4-time Stanley Cup champion with the Islanders, 21 points in the 1983 playoffs. That was the best of the 4 cups for Sutter. Here comes Matt Barron. Barron drops it off, and Scrudlin tried a shot. That was blocked. Back for Antler. Antler, as Barron tried to tip it through, backhand by McDonald. Barron and Nolan McDonald have been creating some offense here for Team Blue. They got Scrudlin out there with them. Now picked up by Stephen Lind, an original Yarmouth Mariner.
Yep.
Lind made the move with the Dartmouth DQ Blizzard back in 2002 and played here for 1 season, 22 points on the blue line that year.
Yep, I remember him well. I remember the first couple seasons, it was kind of rough going and a different brand of hockey in those days. Some nights there could be 3 to 4 fights, and it was tough.
Just a complete difference.
Oh, for sure. The game has changed so much.
Now it's more about speed and skill. Back then, of course, there were still the skill guys, and you're seeing them here tonight.
Oh, for sure.
Dropping the gloves meant a bit more back then.
Yeah, it did. You stood up for your teammate, and there was not a lot of guys hitting. I was talking with Francis earlier, and we were talking. There wasn't guys hitting guys to the head and stuff because guys fought you for that stuff.
So a 4-0 lead for Team Gold, Team Dwayne Sutter.
With 5:18 to go.
And both Sutter and Scrudlin are guest coaches for tomorrow night's MHL All-Star game, so they're sticking around for that as well.
I imagine there'd be some good stories from those two.
I would think. I was talking to both of them before the game, and it's such nice guys. They love playing in these smaller communities and giving back to the rural towns that helped raise them when they were young.
Exactly.
Williams going to chase after that, but Lind will get back there first for Team Blue.
It takes so many volunteers, and myself being a coach for 40 years, I understand how many volunteers it takes to run a system and how rare it is to get a guy to the NHL.
And nobody knows better than you about volunteering, and a big shout out to our Trident Media team, all volunteers.
Fantastic.
Bringing this one to you as that puck goes into the bench, and Bracegirdle had to duck there as he's a guest coach tonight for Team Blue, not able to play, but you remember him being a goaltender here for the Mariners back in the 04 to 06 seasons, and I think he got hurt there in 2005, and the Mariners had a bit of a goaltending issue there as they were hosting Fred Page Cup that year.
We were.
They lost in the first round, and then the Mariners went on to the final against the Hawkesbury Hawks here at Mariners Center. You remember that, Sumo?
I remember that game. I remember also when we used to have the Lobster Pot Cup here.
Oh, yeah.
We had played that preseason tournament every year. That was always fun. But I remember when Hawkesbury was here, they were a strong organization, too.
And still are.
Yes.
Playing in the CCHL. Poirier across and a shot off the post. Guthrow looking for his second of the game. Guthrow now finds Poirier in the middle and a shot, another goal post. The goal post, the star now here in the second period.
The goal post picked up where Yetman left off.
Now toward goal and held onto by Berube.
Or Yetman, I'm sorry, Grant. I had the privilege of billeting Mike Bray when he was here. So I got to meet Nathan Vino because Vino and him were pretty good friends. And it was quite an experience. Being a single guy, having a hockey player with you.
And Nathan Vino, certainly fond memories of him. A lot of people viewed him as a fan favorite.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really cool to see him back as DeCoste fires, scores, a tip in front. And I think Dwayne Sutter got the tip.
Sutter with the goal.
He did it 139 times in the NHL, and he does it for the first time at Mariner Center.
All those Stanley Cups, and that's what he gets. Nice tip in.
Dwayne Sutter lights the lamp for his team to make it 5-0. The young guys, quote unquote.
Exactly, the younger Mariner crew. It's not like the Scrutland team hasn't had chances. Charles Grant was a wall in the first period.
Man. Charles Grant was excellent in that opening frame, and it's a privilege to call his goaltending and play-by-play once again, and it's a privilege for all of these guys. For me, at least. It's a privilege for me, is what I'm saying.
Same with me, Kevin.
Oh, Tim Clayton scores! And that gets the crowd on their feet. Tim Clayton scores for Team Blue.
That's a pretty goal. That kind of makes it a little more, see if that turns the tables is what I'm trying to say, I think.
It's an alumni game. You never know what's going to happen in these.
Exactly.
Tim Clayton had 2 goals as a Yarmouth Mariner, and there's number 3.
Yeah, Timmy wasn't a big goal scorer.
But I think this opportunity means so much to him.
Oh,
as
for sure.
There you see it, he and Scott Smith, 2 original guys here. Very cool for the fans here in attendance.
It's awesome, yeah. Local guy.
Well, that couldn't have been any more alone in front for Clayton.
Oh, he was wide open. It wasn't a defensive gem right there, that's for sure.
And he has so much family here that help with this rink. Dave Clayton, Rick Clayton as well. The street here was just named Clayton Way in front of the Mariner Center earlier this season to honor all the contributions that the Clayton family's made to this building and hockey in the area in general.
I remember when Mama Clayton ran the canteen in the old rink, and just a sweet lady, and Stan, great guy to deal with. That's when I first started, when they were running the canteen.
Here comes Mosier, trying to get another one. Mosier intercepts for Knowles in front. Knowles turns around, can't fire the shot. Now it's back again. Knowles stopped. And Logan Cuttrow hasn't been too busy here in this period, but he makes a nice save there. 850 for attendance here tonight at the Fish Tank.
It's not a bad crowd at all.
Hoping for another big crowd here tomorrow night. Still time to get your tickets for the MHL All-Star Game tomorrow night here, 7 o'clock at Mariners Center. As the best players in the league all gather. 4 Mariners will be in that game. Jared Pittman, Justin Garneau, Jano Zambakchin, and goaltender Keegan Warren.
Should be a fun night.
Now Carter, oh, that's a good look there, but a nice shoulder save by Berube.
He came wide open too.
And Chase Carter, he certainly can fire. The former Amherst Duck as well in senior hockey.
Oh man.
That's the New Brunswick Senior League.
Yes.
Caleb Boudreau from the line, that one glove down by Berube. As Team Scrutland, Team Blue trying to turn it north again. Surratt had it back in for Landsleeve. It'll get loose here at the blue line for George D'Entremont. He'll fire it ahead. And Burton lost it. Here comes Surrett. He's away with Guthrow. Drop pass for Landsleeve, scores. Carson Landsleeve makes it 6-1.
There was no chance on that one for the goaltender. 3-on-1 basically. Alex was a little slow getting back. Again, I coach Alex, so that's my fault. It was a 3-on-1 there. He was out to dry.
And you get another look at that here on the Graves replay.
Well, they caught up a little bit, but that's a goal scorer's goal right there.
Nolan McDonald sent in the other way. Drop pass, Matt Barron shooting. Oh, Cuttrow with a beautiful glove save. Well,
that is a beauty right there.
And the goal horn's firing off. That was not a goal.
Yeah, I think the goal horn guy got carried away.
Uh-oh, Glenn. There we go, he changed it.
Now he's playing some Elvis.
Matt Barron wasn't denied too many times here in this building.
No, not with chances like that. That was almost automatic.
Again, the all-time leading scorer for the Yarmouth Mariners as we're in the last minute here of period number 2. It's a 6-1 game. Barron's going to search for one here. Barron to Nolan McDonald. Great save by Cuttrow. Logan Cuttrow, what a performance. Antler, middle, Barron shoots, and that'll end up high.
Fantastic goaltending for Team Sutter, all around.
Here's another look at the chance a moment ago from McDonald.
That was a beautiful pass, and Nolan did everything but put it in.
Face-off won by Blue. Antler again to McDonald, back for Barron. Barron works the point for Antler. Now McDonald. Nice pass over to Antler, looking for a tip in front is Scrudland. Dwayne Sutter's got a goal. Now Scrudland, I think he wants one pretty bad.
Yeah, bragging rights now.
McDonald across, looking for Barron, and that's going to end the second period of play. And that was another fun 15 minutes, and we're going to have a lot more fun here with the third period coming up.
Yes.
It's 6-1 Sumo, but, you know, this in an alumni game, like I said, it's never over until it's over.
No, that could change so quickly. That was a great period of hockey again. A lot of fun to watch. Some great saves and some great goaltending, as we can see here.
Taking a look at the Graves replay.
Yeah.
And some of the highlights from this second period. Goals in this game from Hayes, from Lansley, Poirier, Williams.
And
for
Sutter.
Team Gold, Sutter as well. And a goal as well from Tim Clayton for Team Blue. You'll see that here in a moment. There was the strike from Carl Hayes. A couple of strong moves too there.
That was a nice goal.
A couple of goal posts there too in this period. And we will take a break. And we'll hear from one of the Mariners as well on Team Blue here in a minute.
Tucson, ladies and gentlemen. The N-Line Tucson with Ecotronic gray paint on the outside. It touts 6.7 liters per 100. Available gas fuel efficiency for you. Has all-wheel drive, hybrid options in it. Drive mode select for winter. Guy, little turn. We got Brandon Anderson here driving Thistle Hyundai, our sales consultant right now, and Jason Jackard in the Tucson 26. And Glenn, you really need to get a better microphone down here. Give it up for them, guys. Jay, bring these guys right out here. We're from Thistle Hyundai. Come on down and see us, 328 Highway 1 in Dayton, or give us a call, 902-742-4954. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy this Mariners game.
All right, welcome back. We're on the bench, and we're with Yarmouth Mariner, Georges D'Entremont. Georges was with the team from 2003 to 2007, 4 years on the team. And Georges, we're doing this broadcast in English and in French, so maybe the first answer en français, s'il te plaît. What was it like? Talk about your time with the Mariners, your 4 years with the Mariners.
Les premiers 4 ans, l'équipe a justement commencé et il y avait beaucoup de fans et beaucoup d'excitement dans la communauté. C'était vraiment, j'avais des bonnes équipes les premiers couples d'ans, so c'était vraiment fun. J'ai rencontré en masse de personnes et c'était une bonne expérience.
Très bien, merci. Now this game, 1 goal so far. Now we're expecting, what has to happen in the third period for you, for Team Blue to get back into it?
Team Yellow not to come on the ice.
All right, so I've got to say, if you had to pick one person in the dressing room to actually pocket your team's only goal, would it have been Tim Clayton?
I think so. I mean, this is what he lives for, so I'm happy that he got one tonight.
I heard him saying he's never coming off the ice in the third period.
There's a good chance of that, yeah.
All right, go get some rest. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you to our sponsors, McCarran Auto Group, Smith & Watt, Thistle Hyundai, Yarmouth Nissan, Graves Electrical and Mechanical. Also, Yarmouth, Municipality of Yarmouth, the town of Municipality and District of Yarmouth, Boston Pizza, Subway, DeVoe's Clean Machine, BMC Seafoods, TriStar, Wasowapa, First Nations, Rod's Grand Yarmouth, Sobeys, and Jake Steiner.
Came, it was all freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind.
Summertime came, the cook came on deck saying, fellas, it's too rough to feed you. At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya. The captain went in, he had water coming in. The good ship and crew were in peril. Later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. Their man broke deep into water. And all that remains are the faces and names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Huron Road, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Oh, Michigan steams like a young man's dreams to the islands and bays of a sportsman. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go as the mariners all know in the gales of November, remember. Old hall in Detroit where they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed, it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. From the Chippewa down of the big lake they called Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy.
You can try to resist, try to hide from my kiss, but you know that you can't fight the moonlight deep in the dark. You'll surrender your heart, but you know that you can't fight the moonlight. No, you can't fight it. It's gonna get to your heart. There's no escape from love once the gentle breeze weaves its spell upon your heart. No matter what you think, it won't be too long till you're in my arms. Underneath the starlight, we'll be lost in the rhythm so right.
Yes, they were all over Team Scrudel in that period. And you never know what you're going to see. Third period here. Oh, Grant's back in net.
Grant's going to return to the cage here for Team Gold. We'll keep that in mind as he played the first period. And some good saves from all the goaltenders that have played here tonight.
If you're Team Scrudel, that's probably the last guy you want to see back out there in net after the first period.
And there's Dwayne Sutter scoring. Dwayne Sutter on the board.
Tip in.
He did that more than a few times in the National Hockey League. And there's Timmy Clayton on the board for Team Blue, and that got the biggest cheer of the night.
Yeah.
Your Graves replay as you see Team Blue coming back onto the ice, led by Berube, who will start here once again. And a big thanks to all these guys for making the time to make their way back to Yarmouth and reconnect with their friends and their billet families and just the community in general. It's been excellent.
It's been awesome to see some of these guys, and brings back a lot of memories. That's for sure.
Those jerseys bring back a lot of
Oh,
memories.
I love those. Those are the classics.
Yes, sir. The Yarmouth Motor Mart Mariners, as they were called back in the 2000s.
We first got here.
As we get set for the draw at center ice, it'll be Berube for Blue in net, and Charles Grant returns after playing the first period, and he allowed nothing. So Team Blue has got an uphill battle here to try to get back in this one. The faceoff was won, picked up by Blake Trask, another original Mariner from 2002, local player from Yarmouth. Here's Williams at center. McWilliams opened the scoring tonight. Robichaud over to Hedges. Now Yetman trying to come in on the attack. Trask tried to fire one from the blue line. Blocked by Hayes, and it's back out to neutral ice. And here comes Noah McMullen as he was trying to race in. McMullen and Matt Barron both wearing the blue helmet and pants. That's from the Leeds Knights overseas where they played for a couple of seasons. Barron to center for Williams, and a 2-on-1 with Carter. Here's Williams firing up high.
Yeah, it gave him a lot of room there to shoot the puck, and I think if he had gotten it lower, he might have beaten him.
Now it's in front again. Hayes shooting, and a nice save by Berube. Carter for Williams. Tyler Williams moving that along, and puck goes over the glass and out of play with Jordan Scott out there looking for it. And we talked to Jordan Scott earlier on and won the Kent Cup back in 2008, a former Halifax Wolverine in 07. That's the year I started calling play-by-play with the Wolverines for the Atlantic Media Institute in 2007.
2007, Wow.
Yes, sir. And I was there the night that all hell broke loose when there was a player that dove into the bench. I think it was Ben Chason. He dove into the Summerside Western Caps bench, and there was a huge brawl, 20-game suspensions. It was absolute madness.
Yes.
And then a defenseman had to go in net because so many guys were thrown out of the game, and the Summerside team ended up winning it in a shootout with a defenseman in net.
I remember, and I don't know what the guy's name was, a few years, and it might have been around the same time, that one of the Halifax guys drove in, or jumped into it. Manley?
Billy Manley?
Billy Manley.
Yeah.
That was a big deal.
Yes,
and,
it was.
I remember that incident in this league.
Wow. Memories.
Yes. This league has changed a lot. It's a more skilled league now. Not that it wasn't skilled before, but it just, with the fighting going, it makes a whole different game.
The league now really tries to push the development for their players. They get some guys, 20-year-olds back from the queue and things like that, and try to find them places to play for the seasons after they're done in the MHL when junior is up. And a lot of these guys go play NCAA, and they commit to CIS colleges as well, some overseas, and some continue their journeys maybe in the ECHL and get another look toward the big leagues. So
exactly.
Guthrow comes in, and that's stopped by Berube and held on to. In fact, won Yarmouth Mariner, went on to play in the NHL. He only played 2 games in 2011. Ryan Graves.
Ryan Graves, that's right. And did really well. He's done really well for himself. I had the privilege of watching him a couple weeks ago on TV, and he looked really good in that game.
Graves was demoted to the AHL earlier in the year. He
Yep.
used that call up as motivation to get back, and he was back up with the team a couple of weeks later, and he scored.
Yeah.
So his number, you see it at center ice. 27 Graves, retired by the Yarmouth County Minor Hockey Association. Here's Lansley looking for the offside call. Was Team Blue. They're not going to get it. Don't believe we've had a penalty in this game.
No.
Lead pass. It's going to skate by Bottomley, and Kerr will touch it up on the icing. It's a 6-1 Team Gold lead.
We were talking about Graves. Such a gentleman. Comes here, puts on a hockey school every year, gives his time to the kids, and real great guy. His parents did a great job raising him.
He comes on and puts on a camp, and
Yep.
also PWHL's Allie Monroe puts on a
Allie
camp
Monroe,
here.
that's right. A lot of people, I don't know if they realize that Allie is a local girl.
I'll be heading to that PWHL game in Halifax next week.
Oh,
Montreal,
nice.
Toronto. Yeah,
Some
we're gonna.
fantastic hockey too. Those ladies play.
Yep, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Walker tried a little spin move to get in. Picked up now at center by Gothrow, and it's poked free. Could be a chance for Team Blue. They're led by Barron, who hits it off the crossbar. Matt Barron with a great opportunity. He's had a couple of those tonight. Flying in, Hayes. He'll shoot that wide. Barron on it again.
This line of Barron, McDonald, and Screwland has been pretty good, actually.
Top line for Team Blue.
Yeah. Had some chances.
Carter. Picked up now by Williams at center. He'll turn and fire that into the zone. McMullen takes a look. Williams knocks it down. Good pass in front to Hayes. It's in his skates. Can't get a shot. And now Nolan McDonald back the other way, 2-on-2 with Barron. The two Yarmouth boys coming in here. Barron slows up, shoots. That's off of Chase Carter. That one stung a little bit. Centering pass. Here's McMullen shooting, firing high. Noah McMullen put us all into that one.
Yeah.
As he did so many times with the Mariners in his tenure here. Yetman tried to play that down to the corner. McMullen gonna come over to keep that alive for Team Blue, who are on the offensive here. Yetman is now in front as Barron tried to get him the pass. It's poked free by Carter, and McDonald gonna turn on the hustle here. Carter gets there first. Toe drag move, trying to find Scott in the middle. Jordan Scott again. Scott trying to finish, and that one held off by Berube. Scott again from the point. Fires, stopped by Berube, and now sent out by Team Blue, but at center knocked down by Carter. Yetman, though, tries to steal and go the other way. He can't, and McMullen will peel back. McMullen, nice pass to Robichaud, who's streaking in. And a good day by Manel DeVoe to break that up.
In every corner. And Claire.
Interesting.
Yes.
We were talking about those battles with the Ice Dogs earlier on,
Yes.
too. The Junior C Leagues. Now it's the Southwest Storm in the Junior C League here. Luke Poirier, who scored a goal earlier on. Watches it go back, and it's picked up now by Alex Burton, another Yarmouth native, 3 years here, 04 to 07, the Mariners. Burton's got it, sends it across. Vino. Nice move by Nathan Vino at the line. Your boy, Sumo.
That's probably the first time I've ever seen him be that smooth with the puck. I say that, and Nathan will probably punch me in the nose later.
Well, he might rewatch this, so
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see.
He looked good there.
Although I would not want to square up against you, Sumo. I've heard the stories.
Let me tell you, Alex Burton's sister, this has got nothing to do with this game, Erin Burton, the first girl to ever make a rep team at Yarmouth Minor Hockey. And she had tried out for I think it was a Bantam team. She was our best defenseman and a great kid to have. And then I coached Alex a few years later.
Love that.
It's an awesome.
The roots of hockey here in Yarmouth extend far for a lot of these guys as Vino comes in, but Kerr cuts off the pass. Mitch Gurr, also a former Restigouche Tiger before they were the Campbellton Tigers.
Oh.
Lang comes in, turns around as Poirier tried to center. Comes back for Curtis Lang, another MHL champ in 2019 with the Mariners. Burton coming in over the line. Burton drops off that pass, looking for Knowles and a turnaround. Wow, Charles Grant. Another great save as Gold brings it up, and it's Voss and Landsleeve. Landsleeve for Voss in front. They're teammates now with the Churro Senior Bearcats in the Senior League. Jarrett Bottomley for Antler. Clayton shooting, looking for his second of the game. Tim Clayton gets it back, and now he'll feed it to the corner for Jarrett Bottomley. Here's Knowles. Knowles trying to wrist one through, and that one, I think, hurt David Wilband a little bit.
Yeah, it stung.
This guy's out here blocking shots. Grant with another block. Pass ahead. And that's going to be offside. Didn't hear the whistle, maybe. Is that going to create a conversation?
No one seems to be saying anything.
And again, a big thanks to McCarran Auto Group, Graves Electrical and Mechanical, sponsors of this Yarmouth Mariners alumni game. And there you see all the other great sponsors that have helped out and contributed to this fantastic night, which has 6:32 left in it. Team Dwayne Sutter in gold, up 6-1 over Team Brian Scrudlin in blue. Jarrett Bottomley brings it in now for Team Blue. Bottomley trying to center and picked back by Guthrow. He can't get it out. Lynn will keep it alive. Centering pass looking for Clayton. Can't get it through the skates of Guthrow. Now picked up by Landsleeve. Carson Landsleeve had a beautiful goal earlier on tonight.
Yeah.
Lynn will leave it there. And now Yetman. Over for Antler. Coming into the zone. Travis Antler from North Bay, Ontario. Just a year here with the Mariners back in 03-04, 41 points that season. He's also a member of the Baie-Comeau Drakkar Sumo when they played the Halifax Mooseheads in the 2003 semifinal. And that Mooseheads team, that's a legendary team. Brandon Benedict, guys like that were there, and they went to the final that year, but Antler was on that Baie-Comeau team that they played in the semifinal.
In the semis, yeah. He was a solid defenseman, too, when he was here.
Team Gold trying to break through again and not able to get it to go. And the whistle will go and stop things. 5:11 remains in the third period.
Shots on goal, 33-31. So there's been no shortage of guys shooting the puck, that's for sure.
You know, sometimes you expect the games to be high, 6 goals, high scoring.
Yeah.
But sometimes you expect these alumni games to be like 15-13 or things like that.
Well, that's kind of what I thought might happen.
Yeah. It's not happened here. The goaltenders have been excellent. Brian Scrudlin. Pass is cut off. Dwayne Sutter can't catch up to it there. Sutter on the ice against Scrudlin. Noah McMullen over for Barron. Barron trying to cut his way through. You just see the skill that Matt Barron still has and brings to the table as McMullen's backhander is stopped by Grant, not a play. Charles Grant played for Dartmouth and went on to be a goalie coach for the Cape Breton Eagles, and then did some work for the Pittsburgh Penguins before returning to Nova Scotia and Now a goalie coach with the Halifax Mooseheads. Mooseheads have had a pretty good start to the season. Barron out there again trying to break it up. He's along with McDonald and Scrutland. Puck back to the line. Here's Trask. Trask shooting, looking for a tip in front. And McDonald can't get it through Charles Grant, so now it's played back by Carter. McMullen turns it back. Team Blue. The better of the two chances, or rather the two teams is through so far here with the chances in the third period.
Yes.
Barron fending off Chase Carter. Those two guys just missed each other. As, whoa, Barron trying to feed that through as it came to him, and that was a weird one if it went in for sure, but a skilled play. Poirier now, centering pass, comes over for Barron, and he's going to tip it on for Yetman. Barron in with Yetman. Yetman, toe drag, sends it across. Puck broken up again. Now Team Gold's out the other way. Poirier in the middle for Lang, too far for him. Kerr plays that back into the corner. Poirier gets it again, trying to center, and Berube holds the post. 3 minutes to go in the Mariners Alumni Classic. Robichaud, as Poirier gets in the middle of him. Picked up again, trying to center that pass. Lang couldn't get there, and now this is going to be an odd man rush, and it's Jordan Scott leading the way. Scott across for Poirier, back for Scott, and a tip, and oh!
Close chances at both zones.
Hedges, breakaway pass for Knowles, and he can't beat Grant.
That's the story of the night.
Charles Grant has been the story of the night here in the Mariners Alumni Classic. It looks like he's never left.
Oh, he has not lost a step. Still able to make those great saves that he did so well when he was here.
The 2012 playoff MVP, native of Berwick. Now lives in the city, and I think we've got a timeout call here by Team Blue. As we take another look at the Braves replay, there was that puck
that puck just went all over the place.
Whoa.
If that hits anything else, it goes in.
So out of all these guys on the ice, besides Grant, we've talked about him, who's been a guy, Sumo, that's impressed you here tonight?
Matt Barron, Nolan McDonald. That line has been really good. Some of the other guys, the younger guys, of course, I call them the younger guys, the guys that have been here the last few years. They still look, they play, I'm sure, a lot of hockey, so they look good, but it's nice to see the older guys back.
I would say Luke Poirier would be one for me.
Luke's had a good night.
He's looked very good.
Linda's been really good defensively, but he always has been too. So.
Here comes Hayes along with Reed Voss. Carl Hayes in the corner for Voss. Voss was a fan favorite here in that 2023 team.
Yep.
Guthrow fires up high.
He's had a strong game too.
Knowles will leave it there. As Mosier played it ahead. Mosier thought he scored one earlier, but they waved it off, didn't go through. Antler. Return feed, and a nice move by Vino there.
It was. Well, Nathan's got his game on tonight.
Nathan Vino is also a Q player, split the 02-03 season between the Eagles and Mooseheads.
Yep. An old Moosehead guy, and him and Colby McIntyre were here at the same time.
Oh, there you go.
And that was always, you weren't taking advantage of any Mariner players in those days. Those guys weren't afraid of the fisticuffs.
And so many guys could be in this alumni game.
Oh.
So many guys. We could have 20 alumni games
Exactly.
and not fit everybody.
And so many names that from the past that have just been fan favorites here.
For me, guys like Colin Campbell, Kyle Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
Connor Rogers.
Yeah, all those guys.
You know, those teams like Connor Donaghy's and
Yeah.
Jared Hicks. Players like that.
You're going
Braden
back.
Mercier.
Yeah.
Yep. Those were the guys that were kind of around here when I started on the play-by-play for the
Exactly.
Mariners.
Those guys are good. We're all great players, man, that you listed off there. Not one of them was not a big part of their teams.
Matthew Pompey.
Pompey, yeah.
Zach Henry.
I remember Ivan Chimera, too.
Oh, yeah.
He was, if I remember, he was a roller hockey player and somehow picked up hockey and became really good.
Landsleeve holds on to those. We're into the last few seconds here, 35 seconds to go. Scott back in the net, trying to center. Carter will pick it up. Chase Carter over for Scott. Scott might want one to go tell the boys on the boat about afterwards. Coming in from lobster fishing.
Yeah, 3-on-1 the other way.
Here comes Barron. Bottomley shoots, and Charles Grant again.
Story
What
of
can
the
you say?
night. Story of the night, man. He's been fantastic.
He has not given up a goal this evening. What a night here at the Fish Tank. A place they've called home for so many years. These guys, we have celebrated 23 years of Yarmouth Mariner hockey.
We've got the goaltender out.
Goalie's out. 16 seconds left. They want one. Noah McMullen toward the goal. Save is made by Grant. And it's going to go down the ice. And that's going to be the game.
That'll be it.
6-1 final for Team Sutter over Team Screwdland.
Well done, guys.
What a great job by both of these teams as the fans rise to their feet.
Awesome to see.
What a night in Yarmouth. We thank you so much for tuning into this one. As Team Gold, so many great players from the past, and Charles Grant, definitely the story of the night. Not sure how many saves he had exactly. He played the first and third periods.
It was fantastic.
Grant and Walker shaking hands there. They were teammates as well. And we're going to get the handshake line.
For best tradition in sports.
Absolutely. We're going to hear from Dave Doucette before we sign off the air. Tomorrow night, the MHL All-Stars will be here. You can catch that game on Flow Hockey. Presented by Trident Media. Big thanks to our Trident Media crew for doing a lot of work to make tonight happen, to have the broadcast in both English and in French available as well.
It was my privilege to work with you guys tonight, man. I enjoyed it.
Sumo, it's
always
been
a friend. Always
absolute
a
pleasure.
privilege.
We haven't been on a broadcast together since we called
Since wrestling.
wrestling back here, what,
That's
2018?
Right. 2018 when we called a wrestling night.
And this is going to be a great moment here.
That's awesome.
A stick salute for the players.
That's awesome.
The alumni giving thanks to the fans who make being a Yarmouth Mariner. There's that saying, once a Mariner, always a Mariner.
That's right.
No matter how many games you played here, you know that you're always going to be welcome back to the Fish Tank.
Yeah.
I think they're going to pose for a team photo here. They're trying to get that together. They're going to do it right in front of
us,
the fans, which is, I guess, the most appropriate way to get
I
this
think
done.
so. I think so.
A lot of championships in this roster, a lot of former captains.
And a few Stanley Cups.
A lot of them coached by Laurie Barron as well, and all the sacrifices you make, all their families for the game, the love of the game, playing junior hockey, and now all these years later, a lot of these guys from different classes of the Mariners come together and have a memorable night here on a Tuesday in December.
Yes.
And a big thanks to Dwayne Sutter and Brian Scrutland for taking part in this too. They'll be on the respective benches for the South and North divisions tomorrow night here. Just so proud to be a Mariner, all of these guys, and you can tell as they give up their time to make sure they're here for this moment. Indeed. Indeed. You gotta love it. What a night here. And before we sign off, we're going to hear from Dave Doucette. We'll get you that in just a moment as you see some of the teams heading off. Charles Grant is going to come over. And he is going to speak with Dave Doucette when ready.
So I'm on the bench here with winning goaltender Chuck Grant. I didn't want to talk too much between the periods because I know you threw a bagel in period number 1, but you followed it up in period number 2. Talk about the game a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I didn't know what to expect coming in. Obviously excited, and it's great to have great fans here for the game. But yeah, it was a little faster, a little more competitive, a little harder than I was expecting, lots of traffic. So it felt nice to be out here and get a good sweat on. But yeah, no, I was just hoping and praying. Everything feels a little rough right now.
You're a Mariner from 2009 to 2012, including a phenomenal playoff run in 2012 where you were the playoff MVP. Maybe reminisce a little bit about your time here with the Mariners.
Yeah, no, I feel really fortunate for my time here. I mean, coming in and just kind of getting my feet under me in my first year was pretty challenging and a little harder than I was expecting. But yeah, I think by the time I hit 19 years, I felt comfortable with the league, and we had a really good D-core at the time that kept things to the outside and made my life easy, and kind of momentum took care of everything else there. But yeah, it was unfortunate we didn't get it done in the final game, but those are memories that I have forever.
So goaltenders always have their own little peculiarities, their own little superstitions. What's yours?
I don't know. I don't really think I have too many. My pregame was always changing. I was always looking to adjust and get better, so every game's a little different. Just maybe tonight would be a little different beverage before the game. That would be the only change.
All right, thanks so much. Go enjoy that beverage.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
And a big thank you once again to Charles Grant, and a thank you to everyone for coming out. The Graves replay will show you some of the highlights from tonight, but these guys are going to remember this night for a long, long time. Once again, tomorrow you can join us for the MHL All-Star Game. That game will be on Flow Hockey in both English and in French, so please check that out, presented by Trident Media. As you see the final clips here, I will sign off. For Brian Sumo Camo, I'm Kevin Northup. We'll talk to you tomorrow night, and thank you so much for enjoying the Yarmouth Mariners Alumni Classic live on Trident Media.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finished. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't
speed. 5 pounds of courage, buddy base, 10 pants with a gold tee. This a war dance.